Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. It's Warrior Wisdom Wednesday, and I'm going to share a little bit of wisdom from Dojo Wisdom. 100 Simple Ways to Become a Stronger, Calmer, More Courageous Person by Jenniffer Lawler. Thought I would share this morning. Keep your eye on the way, not the destination. From this book. Keep your eye on the way, not the destination. Death is ultimately the end or destination of each of our lives. But death is not what gives meaning to our lives. The journey gives meaning. Keeping the destination, death, ever present in our minds, can only cause us to miss out on much of the joy of life. Yes, we know that death is out there, and we take steps to prevent our prematurely reaching that destination, but it doesn't or shouldn't preoccupy us at all times. A beginning martial artist knows that the black belt is the destination. He also knows that the journey doesn't end once the destination has been reached. It changes, of course. In some ways, the journey is just the beginning. A person doesn't achieve a black belt and then abandon the journey. But a beginning martial artist, focused only on the destination, won't enjoy the journey, won't revel in the feeling of accomplishment from learning the first form, the delight you get from seeing a muscle sprout when hitherto it was buried under fat. It's important to have goals and to identify the steps needed to achieve the goal. But focusing solely on the goal will rob you of a lot of pleasure. Say your goal is to write a book and have it published. You have identified steps needed to reach that goal. You set aside time to write every day, and after a couple of months, you've got a good book finished. So you send it off to the publisher, who rejects it. Ruins your whole day, doesn't it? Makes you want to abandon the attempt, right? It shouldn't. The goal is just a goal. The journey is the important thing. You got up today, that's a plus. Your kid gave you a hug, that's a joy. Are you going to let a rejection letter rob you of that pleasure? Of course not. You know that there are other publishers out there. You know that even if none of them ever publish your book, writing it was a pleasure. And you've learned something about the publishing industry. So maybe next time you'll have a better chance of succeeding. Maybe you've met other writers who you enjoy having in your life. Maybe you went to a writers' conference in a part of the country you'd never seen before. These parts of the journey may have been interesting, stimulating, and fun. Enjoy the journey. It should be meaningful. It is the only one you will ever have. That's sort of some good little lessons for life, for those of us on the warrior's path, for those of us on any path. Enjoy the journey. Don't just focus on the destination. I'll say good morning to Thad. Appreciate being here, and say good morning, Thad. Good morning to Dixon. Dixon said, you don't have to share anecdotes about the wise warriors as long as you whistle while you work. So start whistling. Thank you, Dixon. That makes me think of Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Jay said good morning from Jay and Vicky. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Vicky. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you to everyone that joins live, listens to replays, listens to the podcast at the website, at Apple, at Spotify, wherever. Thank you to all of you. Appreciate you immensely. Want to remind you, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't yet. It's at enjoylifesafely.com. Get on that list. There are a few different free downloads. Downloading any of those free ones, or all of them, will get you the newsletter as well. And then be sure to check out some of the courses there. Right now, Self-Defense Essentials is 20% off until February 18th, and the price is going to jump up. So get it now where you can save some money. Give it to somebody else that you want them to be able to learn how to defend themselves and enjoy the confidence and so forth that comes with that learning, with that training. So get all that at enjoylifesafely.com. I'm going to sign off. I hope you have a wisdom-filled Wednesday, and I'll be back to talk with you tomorrow.